Hey, Mr. Guy, I like you, but I want to work on this document myself. Well, I want to work on it with you. I like working with you. I love this. I can see what you're doing. Well, I don't want to see what you're doing, right? I just want to do it. And sometimes you mess me up and you're confusing me and I get distracted by watching you. So I just want to work alone. All right, buddy? All right. Well, you know what? Whatever. I hate you. No, don't take it there. I like you. This is just a business decision. All right. All right. Whatever. Okay, so what if you're working and you just don't like working with other people and you have to work in SharePoint? How do you do that? Not everyone likes co-authoring, not everyone likes the versioning and working in the document at the same time. Some people don't like that. Even though that's a great tool that SharePoint has available, it's disappointing, but some people just don't like it. I'm someone that loves co-authoring. I think it's great, but there are just some people that just hate it. So you can have one person, hey, Mr. Guy, I like you, but I want to work on this document myself. Well, I want to work on it with you. I like working with you. I love this. I can see what you're doing. Well, I don't want to see what you're doing, right? I just want to do it. And sometimes you mess me up and you're confusing me and I get distracted by watching you. So I just want to work alone. All right, buddy? All right, well, you know what? Whatever. I hate you. No, don't take it there. I like you. This is just a business decision, all right? All right, whatever. Anyways, so if you're that person that just wants to work on their own, easy thing to do in SharePoint is to turn on check-in and check-out. And this is a very old technology. It's been around in SharePoint for a while, but it's one thing that you can do if you just want to work on a document. You don't want anyone else working on it with you. So go to your document library and then go to versioning. And then you will have some options at the bottom here. And so here it is. It says check in and check out required documents to be checked out before they can be edited. So you click yes. And then once you do that, now, anytime someone needs to edit this document, they have to check it out. And what that means is, Mr. Solitary, you can now work on the document without fear of someone making changes with you. Now, don't get it twisted. The document is not locked. They can still review it and look at it, but they won't be able to make any changes. And then also, if I go back here real quickly, there's another interesting option. If you're a full publishing house and things like that, and you really want to leverage the full set of publishing, you can also turn on, look at this feature where who sees the draft items in the document library. Right now, any user can see it, but you can set it up where only certain people can see so they can approve, etc., etc. But anyways, we're focused on just check-in and checkout. So what happens when check-in and checkout is turned on? Here we go. So now when you click on it, this document will be checked out automatically, right? So, well, now it's reviewing it, but if we wanted to edit it, it says, of course, in order that its validity must be checked out. So there you go. So anyone that wants to access or edit this document, they're going to get that message. So now what you have to do if you want to edit the document, and the setting applies to all documents within the actual library. So if you want to now, edit the document, you'd have to go to the ellipsis and then click on more and then check out. Or you can just highlight the item and then on the contextual navigation, click on checkout from there. And then what happens is it's going to be labeled with this little kind of indicator, red indicator here. And then that's how you know the document's checked out. Something I always like to do, I don't know why it's not there, but I guess I understand why it's not there by default, but go into the view and then do checked out. If I can find it there, checked out too. And then you could even do check and comment, click OK. And then now you could easily see who's checked it out. So one thing I always suggest to my clients, if you do turn on check in and check out, definitely update the view so people can easily see who's has it checked out and checked in. And then obviously optionally, you can add a comment so people can see the comments of the check-in. So now I can open it up as usual and I can edit it and make any changes that I want because I'm now editing. And then on top of that, anyone else, Mr. Guy that I don't like working with, if he accesses the document, he will only see the read-only view. And he won't actually see any of the changes that I'm making because I have it checked out and kind of in a draft mode in a sense. So he sees the last recently published version in read-only view and I'm editing. And then when I'm ready, when I'm done, I can check it back in. And so to do that, you just simply click on the ellipsis and then now you're going to have an option to check in. And then if I ever wanted to just make change, like just disregard all my checkout, even end all my changes, I can just click on discard checkout. So I'll check my changes in and I'll make an update or make a comment, made some changes, and then that's it. And so now the document's checked in and then my colleague can now, I can notify my colleague, hey, I've done my changes. So now you're ready, or it's okay for you to now make the changes. Great, thank you. It's a little slower, but you know what? Whatever, dude. I'll deal with it. Right? So that's how it could go. Okay, so hopefully that made sense. Hopefully it's interesting. Hope you learned something. All right.